Hello and welcome to First Gear. My name is Brian. I work for Smail, but I'm not a car salesman. I'm here to show you the ins and outs of a vehicle today. I'm not going to go into great detail. I'm just here to show you the physical features of the interior and exterior of the 2018 Honda Fit EX. This is First Gear. Let's go! And the first thing you're going to notice on this 2018 Fit is the exterior color, the orange Fury. It's pretty striking. It's a more timid orange, and it has, you'll notice in the front, it has the projection bulbs, a few of the Honda sensing features up front, and fog lights, 16-inch alloy wheels that have a really interesting hubcap there. I really love the way that that visually looks. It's very cool. You have the Honda lane watch camera there underneath the right side view mirror, and you can notice these lines coming down the side of the vehicle. Looks really nice. The back side, you have the hatchback, and so that fifth door really does come in handy when storing things. The tail lights are very visible there for everybody else on the road, and it has some nice black striping along the bottom half of the back, which really gives it a sporty look. And as we come to the door, you'll actually notice push button lock and unlock. So push it once, unlocks. Looks black interior inside. Close it up, push the button, the doors lock. Easy as that. So that's the exterior. Let's go ahead and look under the hood. So the engine in this 2018 Fit 5-door EX is a 1.5 liter VTEC 4-cylinder engine. It produces 130 horsepower out of a 6-speed manual transmission. It produces 29 miles per gallon city, 36 miles per gallon highway, for a combined of 31. Alright, so checking out the door here, you have a very nice plastic cover here. It has a nice leathery texture to it. Your handle here is in silver, as well as your lock and unlock mechanism. As you come across, you have some more of that silver trim that really sticks out on the door. And you have a fabric here with nice stitching all the way down, and it looks like a cross. Really neat pattern in there, catches your eye. Down here we'll have all the buttons to change where your side mirrors are. You have your lock and unlock buttons, as well as your window controls for all 4 doors. To the side here we have a nice little handle. You can probably store your phone in there as well. And just below that you have a nice sized little compartment to hold some things. I believe you'd be able to put a beverage in there very easy, and perhaps some other things, perhaps a wallet. As we head inside, we have the controls for your seat. This control puts the seat forward or back. This is going to pump up the seat. It's actually making it taller, and then this lowers it. In the front of the seat, you actually have the ability to move forward and back. And pretty neat, something that's very unique to the Fit is the cup holder here beside the wheel. So right there, you have a cup holder. You can always just close that whenever you need. On the side here, you have a few buttons. You have your forward collision. You have the ability to turn that off. Looks like your lane keep assist. You can turn that off, as well as your traction control. So jumping in the front seat here, we're going to go ahead and take a look to see how this feels in here. I am surrounded by a lot of different things here. I have a nice armrest on my left hand side. On my right hand side I have a padded armrest if I want to lay there like that. But in front of me here is a nice amount of gadgets, and actually I have a lot of headroom. I can put my seat back a little bit more if I want. Just a relaxed drive. Everything seems right here at my hands. Even this sunroof. Just pull that open and closed whenever you like. Let's go ahead and jump into the back seat. We'll see how things look from this driver's seat. From the back seat, we're looking at about headrest level to the front seat. You can see all the different controls in front of you. And what's really cool is that steering wheel. You have like a leather wrapped plush steering wheel there. And it comes all the way across, has a nice texture to it. And you'll see right here on the right side, you have the ability to set your cruise control as well as go into different settings there. You have your lane keep assist button as well. And on the left hand side, you have the ability to navigate some of the menus that are going to be in front of you there. And even down there at the bottom, you have the ability to connect your phone to this vehicle so that you can make phone calls without having to look at your phone. You can also do speech to text, so you can send a text without having to look at your phone. Pretty cool. A lot of cars have that nowadays, and it's very useful. Very safe feature. You also have another few buttons down there to select some things on your other screens. And we'll go ahead and look across the dashboard now. You'll notice that same leather looking effect coming across the steering wheel and the dashboard. And you'll notice the silver trim on the dash there. So what I'm noticing here on the left side of the steering wheel, you have your ability to adjust your headlights. You have an auto mode for that. And then on the end of that little knob, you have a button for your lane watch camera. That lane watch camera is actually located on your side view mirror on the right hand side. It allows you to see what is on your right blind spot. It'll come up right here on the screen and actually show you. So that's a nice feature that I've only seen Hondas have. The right side, you have your windshield wipers, obviously. You have varying speeds there. And we have this nice screen here. I can't turn the car on because we are indoors, but we do have a nice size screen with the ability to hook your phone up to it. Below that, you have your climate control with several different settings there. You have below that a charging station. You have a power outlet at 12 volt on the left hand side and a USB charger on the right. Check that out right there. Below that, we have a compartment for storing things, and just beyond that we have the cup holders. So this particular vehicle has a manual shifter, and they don't come standard obviously anymore. You do have the fits with the automatic shifters, but this particular one is manual. And so you have the stick, has a nice texture there to the actual shifter. And as we come across this way, look down, we have perhaps a place to store some coins and some little knickknacks there. You have your emergency brake, and then you have the padded armrest, firmly padded. So lift that up, you have another place to store some items, as well as you have another 2 charging stations down there. So lots of places to charge your phones and devices. As I come across here to the dash, you have your glove box, decent sized glove box. Very nice leather on the dash. And as I come up, we'll notice a few things here. You have your push button, ability to open and close your sunroof. That goes back and forward with one push of a button, so that's nice. And let's go ahead and pull down these mirrors. Oh hey, there you are. All right, same on both sides. Yes. Okay, let's go ahead and check out the back seat. So let's go ahead and open the door to the back seat. Inside, you're going to notice a very similar pattern to the front seat. You have that very nice, harder texture up top. You have the silver trim right there, as well as the handle. You have the fabric piece, just like up front. You have a handle like up front, as well as the ability to control your windows very easily. Looks like also you have room for a cup down below, as well as perhaps some smaller items. Speaker on the door. Let's go ahead and jump in. So, jumping in the back seat, I'm pretty comfortable. I'm about 5'10", so I have some room in here. I have probably a good 2.5, 3 inches to the ceiling here. It actually does kind of raise up back here to give me a little bit more room. Looking to the seats in front of me, I'm noticing a little compartment here for storing some things on the back of the passenger seat. These seats actually have a really cool design to them. They are fabric, which I'm a huge fan of fabric seats. This cloth interior with the flat black and that gray stitching down and cross. Looks really cool. There's a light back here, as well as the ability to adjust your headrests, get those up the proper height, so you're nice and comfortable back here in the back seat. Let's see, that one raises, and the third one raises. So what's really cool about these back seats, though, isn't just sitting back here, but the storing options. These are actually Honda's Magic Seats. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you how that works right now. So, not only can these seats fold forward, but they actually have the ability to raise up and lock, just like a lot of trucks have that option. So you have a lot of room vertically to actually be able to store things in here. And that's really unique to this vehicle. So this car is small, but you're able to fit a lot of different size things into it. That's what's really cool about the Honda Fit. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into the trunk. Right underneath the Honda logo here, you're going to notice a little push button. Opens up the trunk very easily there. I really like the hatchbacks because you have the ability to store a lot more stuff in them than you would a normal trunk. So if we look into the trunk, we're going to notice a little lip here that we can lift up. You have some storage there in the back, but beneath that, you actually have your spare tire. So a lot more room than you think in the back here. So because I'm not a salesman, I don't know the exact length and width of this trunk, but we're going to go ahead and check ourselves with a tape measure. Luckily, one of our salesmen was nice enough to lend me this one. We have about 35 inches vertically and across about 41 inches, a little bit less than that. So that's just the physical mouth of this door here. But if we go ahead and bring this down, the 60-40 split seats allow for a lot more access back here. Makes it very easy to be able to store longer items. And it goes real far back into there. Actually, if we go to the back of the seat, we're looking at almost 60 inches there. So actually, for a smaller vehicle of this size, it does allow you a lot of storing space in there. And actually, there's one other thing I got to show you. So what's really cool about the Fit is the ability to put down this front seat. It lays almost completely flat here. So it gives you a lot of room to store even longer items. Let's check the depth. So all the way up to the dashboard, you got 8 feet of space. Wow. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's first gear episode on the 2018 Honda Fit. I think this is a great vehicle for anybody looking to get into the Honda family. It has such the ability to customize the inside, so you can pretty much put as much as you like in there, which is really cool for a smaller vehicle to be able to have. So that's going to do it for our episode. Thanks for joining us, guys. So that'll do it for this episode of First Gear, featuring the 2018 Honda Fit EX. This is a really cool car, so we really love hearing from you. Leave comments in the comment section below. Remember to like us on Facebook and subscribe to us on YouTube. We really do appreciate it. This has been First Gear. Thanks for watching.